tons of amazing prizes. Without further ado, as per tradition, joining us once again, Gary Claus.
'Twas the night before Gingermas, and out on the trail, the finish line awaited with local craft ale. The RD was sleepless in the crisp autumn air, in hopes the lead pack soon would be there. The mid-packers were scattered all along the course, while the elites sped along as quick as a horse. And my pacer with his Sunto and I with my Garmin were hours behind Coachy and Sharman. Long ago I had bonked, and my face lost its smile, barely half done with that 100 miles. Food rations were low, just a handful of pretzels, as the light slowly faded from the bulb in my Petzl. I felt so lightheaded, I had nothing left, and was ready to drop my first DNF. We wandered forever and could not find the path. I'd never make the cutoff, just do the math. I sat silently on a stump because all hope was lost. I just wanted to quit, never mind the cost. When in the woods behind me there arose a loud rustle. I sprang to my feet and prepared for a tussle. The moon on the breast of the fresh fallen leaves gave a luster of midday to the ground 'tween the trees, when what to my much-addled mind should appear but a red-headed runner with a case full of beer. He wore a GRL cap and his legs were so limber, I knew in a moment it must be the Ginger. I'm hallucinating, I thought. I must need more rest. When in ran his posse of co-hosts and guests. Swifter than gazelles, his friends they all came. He clapped and he shouted and introduced them by name. It's Yassine, Gary Robbins, and Sally McRae, and here's Vargo and Varner, the gearist and sage. But last but not least, in came mile-long legs, sipping local craft brew, not that crap from a keg. We found a new crew, my pacer said with a chuckle, and right then I knew I'd earn a silver belt buckle. Then out into the clearing, the Ginger he ran, trotted right up beside me and stuck out his hand. What is up, everybody? The Ginger Runner here. But we're not airing this live, so nobody fear. On his feet he wore ultras, heel-toe drop was 0, and wielded in one hand a black GoPro Hero. A drop bag of supplies he had flung on his back, and looked like a peddler just opening his pack. Take these, he told me, calories you can use, and offered a bag full of S-caps and goos. Here's your own GRL buff, the Ginger said with a grin, as he took a long swig from his flask of Tailwind. His friends shared with us their brew, some dark IPA, while the bulbs from their headlamps turned night into day. Now I've oft heard it said, a Ginger has no soul, but I knew at once this was folklore of old. Bright and multi-hued was the cap on his head, while the beard on his chin was like a flame blazing red. He wore a dark long-sleeve shirt, sweat-wicking, not flannel. Its breast bore the logo for his own YouTube channel. His hydration vest from Ultimate Direction had gray and red shades that brought out his complexion. He gave us fresh AA batteries from out of his pocket, then led us on course and told us, "Go rocket!" His demeanor reminded me not to be a quitter, so I promised I'd follow on Facebook and Twitter. I got one last gift, my own Tailwind bottle. Now I felt I could sprint to the finish full throttle. He zipped up his pack and to his team gave a yelp. Then I thanked him profusely for all of his help. Ginger Claus started running off into the night, but I heard him exclaim ere he ran out of sight. Now get on with your race, I'll see you next year. Merry Gingermas to all, and don't forget train, race, beer.
Ginger Runner.
Yay! Oh, I love this time of year because Gingermas is fantastic. And we